We all crave control. It gives us a sense of security, of knowing what's next, of holding the reins of our own lives. But the paradox is this: the more we try to control everything, the more we suffer. Imagine trying to hold water in your hands. The tighter you squeeze, the more it slips through your fingers. This is the nature of life. Unpredictable, constantly changing, and indifferent to our plans. Yet we resist this truth. We cling to expectations, to outcomes, to the way we think things should be. Letting go does not mean giving up. It doesn't mean apathy or passivity. It means acceptance. It means releasing the need to control what is uncontrollable. It means trusting the process of life, even when we don't understand it. We spend so much energy trying to force things, relationships, careers, situations, to go our way. And when they don't, we become anxious, angry, or disappointed. But what if peace doesn't come from everything going right, but from not needing it to? The Stoics taught us that we should only focus on what is within our control, our thoughts, our actions, our choices. Everything else, what people think of us, the weather, the economy, even our own health to a degree, is outside our control. And to worry about those things is not only futile, but a recipe for constant dissatisfaction. Epictetus said, "Some things are up to us and some things are not." When we understand this distinction and live by it, we free ourselves from a great burden. In Buddhism, the concept of attachment is seen as the root of suffering. We suffer not because life is painful, but because we are attached to how we think it should be. Letting go, then, becomes a path to liberation. It's about loosening the grip on the ego, on control, on the illusion of permanence. Letting go also means forgiving others and ourselves. Holding on to resentment, guilt, or shame keeps us trapped in the past. Forgiveness doesn't mean condoning what happened. It means choosing not to carry the weight anymore. It's setting ourselves free. There's also the letting go of identities, the labels we cling to that define us. Sometimes we outgrow roles, careers, beliefs, or ways of being. But we hold on, because the unknown feels scary. But growth lives in that uncertainty. When we release the old, we make room for the new. Of course, letting go is not easy. We've been conditioned to believe that holding on is strength. But often, the greatest strength lies in surrender. Not in defeat, but in wisdom. In realizing that control is an illusion, and peace lies in acceptance. So how do we practice the art of letting go? First, become aware of what you're holding on to. Is it a past mistake? A toxic relationship? The fear of failing? Bring it to the surface. Then, ask yourself, is this within my control? If not, why am I carrying it? Next, practice acceptance. This moment is as it is. Not as you wish it to be. Can you be okay with that? Breathing exercises can help. Meditation, too. These aren't just spiritual practices, they're tools to bring you back to the present moment, where control is not needed. Letting go is also a choice you make daily. It's not a one-time decision. It's a mindset. A way of living. Some days, you'll feel resistance. That's okay. You don't have to force it. Letting go is a gentle process. A softening. A loosening of the mental knots. You can also use visualization. Imagine placing your burdens in a box and letting them drift down a river. Or watch them float away like leaves in the wind. It sounds simple, but the mind responds to symbols. Write it down. Journal your thoughts, your fears, the things you're trying to control. There's power in putting them on paper. Sometimes, just naming what you're holding on to can begin to release it. Remember, letting go is not the end. It's the beginning. It's the space where something new can emerge: peace, clarity, growth. The truth is, life has its own rhythm. Its own timing. And often, it knows better than we do. Some of our greatest moments came not because we forced them, but because we allowed them. Because we let go. Letting go doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you care without attachment. You love without clinging. You act without needing to control the outcome. You stop resisting what is and start flowing with life. When you let go, you create space for serenity, for joy, for presence. You stop being a prisoner of the past or a hostage of the future. You come home to yourself. There's a quiet strength in surrender. Not the surrender of giving up, but the surrender of trusting life. Of opening your hands instead of clenching your fists. You may lose things when you let go: relationships, jobs, identities. But you gain something far greater: peace, freedom, and alignment with who you truly are. The art of letting go is not something to master once, but to practice every day. It's in the pause before reacting, in the breath taken before speaking, in the decision to move on, to release, to trust. And in time, you'll see that what you feared losing was never really yours to begin with. So let go, not to escape life, but to fully enter it. Let go, not to become less, but to become whole. Let go, and return to the stillness within. That is the path to peace. That is the inner path.